Okay, so here's the deal. I made a video recently talking about how Sexxy Lexxy from Bad Bitches on Deck, star of Love and Hip Hop New York season 6, was arrested back in, what was it, like 2012 for allegedly shoplifting from CVS. And they said that she stole some lipstick or whatever. And I said to myself, come on now. Sexxy Lexxy does not need lipstick. If anything, lipstick needs Sexxy Lexxy. So I knew that the story was BS. I knew that there had to be more to it. That's why in my video, I basically made fun of the notion that Sexxy Lexxy would ever do something like that. I mean, she looks like Ashanti. There's no reason for a woman that looks like Ashanti to need makeup. But anyways, I'm going to read to you what Starcasm.net had to say about Sexxy Lexxy and the whole mugshot, allegedly stealing makeup ordeal. Starcasm.net writes, and I quote, "Earlier today, a mugshot photo of Love and Hip Hop star Sexxy Lexxy surfaced online from a 2012 incident in which she allegedly shoplifted some cosmetics valued between $2.37 and $15.49 from a CVS before nearly running over a man trying to stop her while speeding away from the scene in a red BMW. As you might imagine, the booking photo and story has spread like wildfire, causing Sexxy Lexxy herself to respond by explaining her side of what went down. Quote, "Yes, that is my mugshot floating around on social media today," Lexxy wrote on Instagram. Quote, "3 years ago, I was being taunted, harassed, and racially profiled by the store's employee," claims Lexxy. "Frazzled by his actions, I walked out in a rage with the cosmetics in hand. As a result, I was arrested." But Lexxy does accept some responsibility for her role in the incident. Quote, "I have no excuse for my actions," she admits. Quote, "I'm not my past. We all have issues. I have had issues in my life, but money to make purchases has not been one of them. I apologize to my fans, friends, and family for letting you down in any way. I am a work in progress, and I have set my sights on bigger and better things." She ended her statement with a string of hashtags. Hashtag #BBOD, hashtag Team BBOD, hashtag LHHNY, hashtag LHHNY6, hashtag moving forward, hashtag hell of a night, hashtag no filter for this, hashtag dumb shit will get you locked up, hashtag young and dumb. Here's the original police report account of the incident, which took place on June 3rd, 2012. And for the record, before I even read this, we all know that this is going to be some bullshit. I believe Lexxy. Anyways, it goes on to say, police responded to CVS at 375 Queen Anne Road, where the manager said the store's security alarm was activated when a woman left the store without paying for a purchase. A customer followed the woman into the parking lot, where she fled into the driver's seat of a car. The customer positioned himself in front of the vehicle and yelled, "Stop!" and put his hands out, signaling the vehicle to stop. Instead, the driver accelerated the vehicle, causing him to jump out of the way. The license plate was noted, and the vehicle was traced to Elliott Court, where the driver, identified as Alexis Walker, 25 of Elliott Court, was found hiding in the parking lot. Pause the story right there. How was she hiding in a parking lot? Was she hiding behind a bush? I mean, that shit just sounds really crazy. But here's the deal, though. Not the dildo. The deal, though. Because some lesbian just got wet when I said the dildo. They thought I said the dildo. But seriously, this police report says she's 25. The news story that I read the last time said she was 24 at the time. This is amazing. I mean, they can't even get her age straight at the time of the alleged crime, which of course she didn't commit a crime. Anyway, back to this BS story. Identified as Alexis Walker, 25 of Elliott Court, was found hiding in the parking lot. She was charged hiding in the parking lot. She wasn't hiding. Come on now. She was charged with first-degree robbery and second-degree aggravated assault. Now, let me pause the story. The reason why she had the aggravated assault charge, quote unquote, was because of that idiot who jumped into the car pretending to be Superman, talking about some stop. If you think somebody stole something from a store, you're not a police officer. This person was not some undercover cop or anything like that. This was just a regular old pedestrian who saw that something was going on and decided to step in the worst way. They jumped in front of a moving vehicle, basically. And here she gets hit with an aggravated assault charge because she allegedly accelerated. What if she thought that person may have had a gun? I mean, this all happened at nighttime, you guys. And a lot of people don't know this, but New Jersey is a very racist place. Just like Boston. Rather, a lot of places in New Jersey are very, very racist. Like what you would expect to see, hear, and feel in the South. There's a lot of places like that are very, very bigoted. But anyways, because as a matter of fact, they used to do the "What Would You Do" experiments on ABC over there in New Jersey. If you pay attention, a lot of the times that they do those stories, they'll say, "Yeah, we're in such and such a place, New Jersey." Pay attention to that. But anyways, it says she was charged with first-degree robbery and second-degree aggravated assault and was remanded to Bergen County Jail in lieu of $75,000 bail with no 10% option. A passenger in the vehicle, Breon Everett, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Breon Everett, 22, of New York City, was charged with hindering apprehension by giving false information. She was released on a summons. The value of the cosmetics which Walker concealed in her purse before leaving the store was estimated at between $2.37 and $15.49. Detective Lieutenant Andrew McGurr revealed at the time that Lexxy's five-finger filching, that sounds like a porno film, Lexxy's five-finger filching was captured on the store's security camera. I know everybody has a past and all that, but I think it's going to be a long time before Sexxy Lexxy is able to live down the fact that she nearly ran a man over during a getaway after stealing a few dollars worth of makeup from a CVS, end quote. So thank you, Starcasm.net, for that quote-unquote news. The truth of the matter is, we all know damn well that pretty girl was not stealing any makeup. I mean, come on now. And I'm not saying that the people on the other side of the story were lying. I'm just saying that they had false information. I mean, it's just not true. There's absolutely no way in heaven, hell, purgatory, or anywhere else that Sexxy Lexxy would ever steal makeup. I mean, do fish steal water? It just doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand why these people would come up with such a ridiculous story about that Ashanti lookalike. I just don't personally get it. Actually, come to think of it, yeah, I do get it. It's hard out here for a pretty girl, and they were just hating on her because she's Sexxy Lexxy. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of haters, even in law enforcement. And apparently a lot of haters work at CVS and shop there. What type of hater would jump into in front of a moving car? And then she gets an aggravated assault charge for just trying to leave? It sounds like this idiot was suicidal. Who in the world does some banned from TV stuff by jumping into front of cars? It just doesn't make any sense. What did you think you were, a possum? That just makes absolutely no sense to me. But whatever. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine. Free Lexxy. Lexxy's innocent. What, she's not in jail anymore? This was years ago. Oh, what are we even talking about this crap for? Watch Sexxy Lexxy on Love and Hip Hop New York Season 6. Don't believe everything you read on the internet.